Okay, so I'm back onto the last keyword now. I've been through most of the searches. As I've said before, I've deleted most of the key terms that didn't apply to what I'm looking for. So 517,000. Okay, so now I've got my keyword list with all the competitive results. To be honest, I didn't find any great keywords. Some of them would do, some of them that I'm going to use, but to be honest, most stuff that I've used in the past has come up with better results, so it's not a very good example, but it's still something that's worthwhile. So now I'm going to arrange all the keywords by order of least competition first now, because I know that they're all searches that happen more than 500 times a month, because earlier we deleted everything that was less than 500. Now we're deleting everything that's too high in terms of competition. So we're going to go to data, sort, after you've highlighted them all. Now press competition, and we want to sort by ascending, so the smallest first. That will sort them in order of competition, or should do. Whoops, selected the wrong competition. See, I've got two columns named competition, so I want to select the one on the right, not the one on the left. So it's competition number 2. Now I'll sort that by ascending. So as you can see, I've got some of them that have got, quite a lot of them have got less than 20,000. So let's delete everything that's got more than 20,000 results. So delete all these, because that trying to rank in a search engine for these terms are going to be fairly difficult, because they've all got more than 20,000 competing websites. Now the smaller the competition the better, as long as it's got high search volumes. So let's have a look through what we've got. So PS3 fixers, that would be okay because it's got low competition, but it's also got low monthly searches. Now the next one, it's quite a big jump in competition. It's got quite a lot of competing sites for quite a for not many global monthly searches. Let's delete these three. These three stand out to me on being not too good because it's high competition with low monthly searches. It still fits our criteria as being less than 3,000, more than 3,000 searches a month and less than 20,000 competitions, but competing sites, but still we've got better results here. So we'll get rid of these top few as well, because it's probably too high a competition. So let's delete anything above 10,000 just to narrow it down. Ideally you want to try and select 5 keywords that you can write articles for. Now this doesn't give us much choice, probably at least 2 would be good, so we'll pick the 5 best out of this lot. So let's have a look. We'll probably we'll look at the keywords as well, so it's basically factoring everything, because if something's not a good keyword, then it's probably not good to actually do the keyword phrase for that in terms of trying to market that. So where to get the PS3 fixed, you could do that one. It's not too many searches, so let's delete that. How to fix PS3 not reading disk. Again, the competition's high compared to the global monthly searches, so let's delete that. This one looks quite good. YLOD repairs. It's got quite high search volume and competition's fairly lowish, but there's lower ones, but compared to the search volume the competition's less, so let's put an X on that because that's okay. Now, not too good of a list this one, but we'll do this one even though it's got low searches per month. Remember, 590 searches per month. That's still more than probably about 15 per day, so we'll go with that anyway. But this probably be the main one that we want to focus on. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's delete one of these as well. Let's delete that one. So they're the 5 keywords. So if you want to save this document, it'll probably come up with an error because you downloaded it from the keyword tool as a workbook and you want to save it as an Excel workbook from Excel itself. So I'll just save that somewhere just so you've got that. So we want to write an article, and basically with these keywords, YLOD repairs. So what we want to do, the best way to write an article is through eZine. So again, there should be a link on this on the guide that I'm going to provide. So go to eZinearticles.com. Just like you did with the Clickbank, you can make a free account by pressing join. What you can do is then enter your email address, your password, your name, your address, etc. It's free, and then create the account. You probably have to validate the account via email like you do with most things now. So I'm just going to sign in. I made a new account the other day, so I'm going to try and log into that. Okay, so this is my new account. So what you do from there is press article manager, whoops, and then press submit new article. So I've got no submissions left because I've created a new account the other day and I've basically used up all of my submissions. I think you start off by having done something like 5 submissions, and once you've been submitted 5 times, you're reviewed then for submitting more. So I've got another account that I've submitted probably about 10-12 articles on there. It's really easy to get access to more. You basically get approved. So I'm waiting for mine to be approved. When I get back with approval, then I'll be able to resubmit more. So just for the purpose of today, let's just pretend that you just ignore that just pretend that I've got submissions left. Okay, so if you create a new account, then you will obviously be able to submit articles because obviously you've got submissions. So you can see there, my account will be reviewed for an upgrade when all currently submitted articles are reviewed, because I'm pending 3 from yesterday that I've submitted. So when I get them back, then that's when it will happen. So let's go back to Excel. Let's open up a plain document. You can do this in Notepad or Microsoft Word. Whoops, completely pressed the wrong one. What a douche. Alright, let's open Word. I just cannot get used to this laptop with the little keypad. Okay, make sure that's closed. So we want a new Microsoft Word document. So for the next part, we're going to look at making an article.